Guten Tag alle, heute wollte ich kurz über ein paar deutsche Idiome sprechen. So, this is part one. Du bist mit dem linken Fuß aufgestanden. This means basically you got up on the wrong foot, what we would say in English, meaning basically that you're in a bad mood or things are not going good for you. Literally in German, this means you got up with the left foot. And a good verb to take out of this is the verb aufstehen, which means to get up or stand up. So, for example, you could say, ich stehe 6 Uhr auf, which means I get up at 6 o'clock. Okay, good. Das nächste. Mir reicht die Geduld. And this is meaning my patience. In English, we would say my patience is wearing thin, meaning you are losing your patience, basically. It's almost at its end. The literal German uses the verb reißen, which means to rip, so it's almost like they say, my patience is being ripped, or ripped from me. Okay. Deine Unhöflichkeit lasse ich mir nicht gefallen. So this means, in English we would say, I'm not putting up with something. Okay, so in this case, Unhöflichkeit, which is the word for impoliteness. Literal German would be, I will not let your impoliteness please me, or I will not acquiesce to it, maybe is an even better word. Gefallen has the meaning, in most cases, of being to like. For example, das gefällt mir, which means I like that, or that literally pleases me. Ist durch die Luft gegangen, which means we would say he has blown his top, he has gone through the roof, he's meaning basically lost his temper. The literal German means he has gone through the air. Das ist ein Wunderpunkt. That's a sore spot or a sore point with him, meaning he doesn't want to talk about that point or that topic is hurtful. In German, they would say that's literally that's a wounded point. Das sitzt wie angegossen. This uses the verb angießen or gießen, which is to pour. So literally in English we say that fits like a glove, meaning it has a perfect fit. In German, that sits like it was poured on. Die Touristen sind im Gänsemarsch hingegangen. So this is, the tourists went in walking single file. And maybe we would change this, say hineingegangen, okay? But basically has the meaning of walking in a row. The literal German here are walking like in a row of marching geese. Gänse are geese, and Marsch is the word for march. Wir sind im Flugzeug wie Heringe gedrängt, which means we're basically, in English we say we were packed in there like sardines. We were packed in there like herrings. In English we don't use herrings, we use sardines. Same basic meaning. Drängen is a good verb to take from this, means to crowd something. Okay. Das Auto sieht wie aus dem Ei gepellt. It's pretty interesting word selection here. The car looks, in English we say, we have the expression spick and span, meaning it's very clean looking. German is using here a verb called pellen, which is to peel, and it's almost like it was peeled out of the egg. It was so perfect looking. Es ist zum Bersten voll, which means it's basically full to the bursting point. Or that's the way we would say it. Bersten means to burst, so it's a good verb to take from it. Man soll das Fell des Bären nicht verteilen, bevor man ihn erlegt hat. A few good verbs here. In English we say don't count your chickens before they hatch, meaning don't make any assumptions. In German it's basically saying one should not divide the pelt of the bear or the fur before one has killed him. You have the verb verteilen, which is to divide, and erlegen, which is to slay or to kill. So these come from here, and those are good verbs. Okay, das war's. Vielen Dank.